open eye, feel the waves cut through me, hypnotized by the sounds I'm breathing in.
Hey babes, Jen here. Welcome back to Blindly Honestly, and if you are new here, I hope you enjoyed today's video as well. So I finally have a new backdrop. I know I've had the white kisses for like a year and a half, if not longer. So I finally changed to different kisses, but these ones have little Maryland signatures on it, and I haven't really done a room tour, but my room is Maryland themed-ish, like a little bit, so it fits. And I'm really happy with how it looked. I haven't sewn it all the way yet, but I wanted to get it up there because I kept talking about it. I'm like, I'm just gonna put it up there. Anyways, so are you guys excited about today's video? You should be, because I am doing a giveaway. I know you guys would love giveaways, and this one's gonna go a little bit longer than last time because last time's giveaway was like a week, if that, and this one's gonna go on for at least 3 weeks. Today's video is going to be a product review / tutorial, and I'm gonna do 2 looks with this palette. If you don't know already, this is the Life's a Drag palette by Lunar Beauty. This is Manny Inue's first product with his brand Lunar Beauty, and it is $45, but with tax in total, I paid $54.76. That's not really talked about how much it's gonna be in total with tax. So there you go. $54.76 with tax is how much I paid personally, and I live in California, which is where Manny's factory is located, or his lab and headquarters is located. So just so you guys know some basic information. So all together with all the shades in this palette, it weighs about 0.70 ounces and 21.0 grams. And there is one thing I want to point out about this palette. If you look on the front, this is called a color palette and not an eyeshadow palette. That is because this palette is cruelty free and technically vegan free, but he did not have time to register it with PETA. So it is technically vegan friendly because instead of using carmine, which is a byproduct of red beetles, which is typically used in cosmetics to make the red colored eyeshadow, he instead used red dye. Now, the FDA considers certain red dyes are not suggested to be used around the eyes, and he even put a warning on the back of this palette saying that Pageant Queen, Kai Kai, Trade, and Snatched are the products that may not be suitable for direct eye use, and if you have sensitive skin, it may stain, as Manny said in his video when he announced the palette. So, looking at the palette, it is very pretty metallic rose gold with a gold edge. Very pretty, and it has a little crown on the drag because it's drag queen. So he left us a love note on the back of the packaging, and it says, "I dedicate this palette to all my makeup lovers out there. We are all queens. My first experience in the makeup world was in drag, which is why drag has been such an important influence in my life and always will be. I've worked so hard to come up with a beautiful mix of neutrals and bright colors that blend effortlessly. I know you'll have fun creating sickening looks with it, as much fun as I had creating it. Thank you all for your constant support. Life's a Drag wouldn't be here without you. Manny Inouye." And on the back it has the Lunar Beauty website, his Instagram, and his YouTube. So this is the palette itself. These are his own eyes on the front. And on the back it says Lunar Beauty Life's a Drag color palette. So onto the palette when you open. So it has a mirror on the front that says "Be a Queen," and then these are the shades. Like he said, there is a mixture of brights and neutrals to create pretty much any look you could think of. And I have 2 looks. One look is going to be more in the bright, fun colors, and the other look will be more using the neutral colors. I already swatched this palette and I posted my swatches on Instagram, but I will include them right here. So some of the colors, specifically Kai Kai and Cake Face, were not as pigmented as the rest. I see those as more transitional shades unless you were to build them up. On top of the palette, it also comes with this brush. Has a flat end on one side and a tapered blush blending on the other side. So I will try to use this brush as much as possible with these looks, as well as my other brushes. So I'm going to bring you guys in a little closer and I'm gonna go ahead and jump into the tutorial because I'm trying not to make this video 25 minutes long like my Kat Von D video was. And then at the very end, I will talk about the giveaway. So I already primed my eyes with concealer and eyeshadow primer. So I'm gonna take this flat brush from Too Faced and I'm picking up Sickening, which is this shade right here. And I'm going to apply that all over my lids. So next, I'm going to take the blending brush that the palette came with, and I am picking up Campy and Hunty. So I'm going to take Campy, which is this one right here, and Hunty, which is this one right here, and I'm going to mix the two and do my crease. Go back in with Campy and just kind of brighten that up a little bit more. So next I'm going to take Kai Kai, which is this hot pink right here. And for this, I am going to use the tapered end of the brush from the palette. And we're going to kind of cut the crease, but not really. Ooh, that is pigmented AF. Oh my lord. I'm liking this pink a lot. I'm just building up the pink more because I am noticing it is going on a little patchy, not enough for it to make a big difference. So I'm picking up Hunty by itself with the tapered blending brush, and I'm just gonna go in and kind of blend that out of my crease. So now I'm gonna do the same thing on this eye. Okay, so far I'm really liking how this looks, but I want to make my crease a little bit more orange, if that makes sense. So I'm going to pick up a crease brush by Mata Pro, and that is this one right here. And I'm picking up Sickening and Hunty. I'm just going to blend into my crease to kind of add more of an orange tone to it. I'm going to take some concealer and I'm just going to be cleaning out the middle of my eye to a bit of a halo eye. And I've never been really good at doing this, so. Okay, so now that I have that cut out, I'm going to take the Kai Kai again and just kind of buff out above it because I still want that pink to be above. Okay, so I went through and diffused the edges of the concealer a little bit just so there wouldn't be like a straight bold cut. So now I am taking this flat shadow brush, this is from ColourPop, and I'm going to pick up Pageant Queen, which is this bright purple right here. Or that is going to go on the space of the lids. As you can see, like I was talking about, Pageant Queen is under one of those shades that you have to build up or else it is patchy. So now I'm going back in with the same tapered brush from the palette with Kai Kai, and I'm just going to clean up the edges a little bit. Now I'm going to do the same thing on this eye. Now I'm going to take this tapered blending brush. This is from the Morph Glam set, and I'm just going to blend over the pink and the purple to kind of diffuse it a little bit more. So I'm still not filling the top of my crease for some reason. Something about it is just bugging me. I feel like I need more up there. So I'm going to pick up Mata Pro crease brush again. I'm going to take Snatch, which is this red right here, and just very ever so gently I'm going to put that into my crease. Yes, you can already see there is fallout. It is there. I mean, I kind of expected there to be. So I'm going to take this brush from Coastal Scents, and I'm going to pick up Beat, which is this shimmery shade right here. And I'm just going to pop that on my brow bone just to give it a little bit of a shimmer. And I'm also going to throw it into the corner of my eye. So now, going in with this dome brush from Coastal Scents. So now I'm going to take Kai Kai and Pageant Queen and I'm going to do my under eye. Okay, I am going to go wipe off my face because it's a mess, do my liner and my lashes, and I'll be right back. Alright, so now that I have my liner and lashes on, which, let me tell you, I am a little pissed off right now because I tried using the NYX white liner and it cracked. Like, it just looked like complete utter crap on my eyes, so I took it off and did black instead. I wanted to do something different and original for once, and that just didn't work today, so I'm sorry. You guys get same old, same old. So, looking at the shadow itself, I am very, very impressed with how bright and vivid these colors are and with how they blend out. Kai Kai did apply a little chalky and I had to build it up, or a little patchy, not chalky but patchy, so I did have to build it up. But once I built it up and started blending Pageant Queen with Kai Kai, it was really pretty. The colors blend beautifully. Beat was a perfect highlight color, but I'm sure it could be used for all over lid too with some primer, with some glitter glue. I'm going to be doing a second look with this. So, alright, so look number 2. Now, before I get into this look, I just wanted to point out to you guys, I don't know if you can tell, but there is still a little bit of pink on my lids, and I oil cleansed my face. I even went over my eyes with my cellular water. And yes, Kai Kai did stain my eyes just a bit. So let me go ahead and bring you in closer and I will get started with the look. So I'm going to start with Sickening again on the whole lid. So starting with my crease, I'm going to go in with the brush from the palette, and I'm going to be mixing Pageant Queen, the bright purple, with Trade, which is this really pretty maroon. And I got my butterfly. It's for the look I am doing today. I want this to be a very dark crease, but we can diffuse it up. So I'm just going to keep diffusing it up to try to make it kind of gradient or lightened up. So now I'm going to go in with this blending brush. This is just a Morph blending brush. I'm going to pick up Snatched and Pageant Queen to try to get it my edge dark. I am blending Shady or Snatched into the crease a little bit. I'm going to take the blending brush by Moda Pro, and I'm going to be picking up Shady, which is really pretty, like super dark black, and I'm just going to be going at the end of my lid. Just very, very subtle with the black. I don't want the black to overpower the look. So now I'm going to go back in with Pageant Queen and Snatch and just fix that crease a bit because the black did kind of take over. I will clean up this eye when I do my liner because that's kind of bugging me, just how far out it goes. Okay, now the fun part. So now I'm going to take my concealer and I'm just going to cut out this part of my eye. And for that I am using this brush. This is from Storybook Cosmetics. Okay, so while that is still wet, I am going to take a flat brush. This is from ColourPop. And I'm going to pick up Cake Face, which is this white right here. It is a matte white. And we are going to fill that in. That moment when you have a bad eye look and you f up. So I'm going to pick up Snatched with the flat end of the brush from the palette. And I'm just going to lightly blend it into where the white meets with the rest of the eye. Okay. Ooh, I actually did it. Oh my god. So now I'm going to do the same thing on this eye. Alright, so now I'm going to do my under eye, and for that, I'm going to take the same blended brush from the palette. I'm going to take Trade, this one right here, with Snatched, and I'm going to put those two under my eye. And then, just because I love this color, I'm going to take Beat, and this is going to be my highlight again for my inner corners and my brow line, just because I love how this color looks. It's so pretty. It is just the perfect rose gold little champagne pop of color, and it works for just like any look. I'm going to put this on my brow. So I'm going to go do my liner and my lashes, and then I will be back to give you guys my final verdict on this palette altogether. Okay, so I didn't do a wing all the way. I just did enough to cover up my lash line because I felt like this look didn't need it. It was plenty bold enough without the need for a really thick winged line, and I'm honestly in love with it. Like, I feel like this look looks a lot better than the look I did previous. So let me know down below if you guys like this look more than the last look. So I'll give you guys a close-up. Now onto the review. So there is fallout. It's really hard to find a palette without fallout, so I mean, I'm not going to dock this palette because it does have fallout. The color scheme itself is incredibly impressive. I love that it is very easy to do a mixture of bright, bold, or neutral, or like a, I don't even know what I would call this look, like a gentle glam maybe. I don't know, but I do love how it looks. I was honestly surprised with the white because white is a very hard shadow to get to work. It goes on kind of patchy sometimes. This white was a little patchy. It took a bit to build it up, but it is there. I really wish that there was a shade in this palette that was a little bit paler than Sickening, because it is really nice for a all over lid color to start your base, but it has too much of an orange tone to it that kind of peeks through the other looks that you do. So I think it'd be really nice if there had been maybe more of a nude color in there. I'm really impressed with the glitters in this palette. I didn't really use Legendary. I really want to do a look with Legendary, but Beat itself is very pretty. I like using it as the brow bone and inner eye highlight. The neon colors in this palette that I used, Campy and Kai Kai and Pageant Queen, they are pigmented AF. Like, oh my god, I am so in love with how pigmented those are. They do take a bit to build up. Campy is a little patchy at times, or a little chalky, if that makes sense. Like, it's very powdery, and it takes a bit to build it up. Pageant Queen is just boom, there, bright and bold. As I showed you guys at the very beginning of this video, yes, it will stain your eyes if your skin is sensitive enough. Apparently my eyes are, because I still had pink on my eyes from Kai Kai and from Snatched, what I used yesterday. So there are colors in this palette that may stain your eyes if they are very sensitive like mine are. I'm not going to hark on the fact that it did stain my eyes, because I mean, come on. It's because at the end of the day there is dye in the color, so I was expecting it to stain a little bit, so it doesn't bother me at all that it did. So that is my review and tutorial with this palette. I really hope you guys enjoyed both looks, and let me know down below which look you liked the most. Now on to the giveaway. So I went ahead and bought a second Life's a Drag palette. I already took my address off of the box, but it is still in the box, wrapped up, pretty neat and ready to go. So I will be sending this palette to one lucky subscriber. So I will go ahead and let you guys know the rules for entering. today is June 15th, and you have until the 29th to enter this giveaway. And in order to enter this giveaway, you must, 1, be subscribed to my channel, 2, like this video, 3, go ahead and leave a comment down below with the words "life is a drag" somewhere in your comment. That way I can see that it is an entry. And then on July 4th, I will announce the winner in that video. Well, I will have it shipped to you by the next week because that's a holiday week, so I know the post is doing kind of slow. So I will wait until the week after 4th of July to send it out. So the winner will be announced July 4th, but I will ship off the palette as soon as I get your address on that following Monday. So if you guys have any questions or comments about this palette, please let me know down below. Again, I love hearing from you guys, so go ahead and start a conversation with me. If you like this video, please like it, subscribe, hit that bell so you'll be notified when I upload new content. And I upload every Wednesday and Friday, but I'm going to be starting a new series on Monday, which is like a skincare update video where I'm doing a 28-day challenge with a new acne medication. So I will be updating you guys every Monday for the next 28 days on how my skin is reacting to it. So make sure you guys keep an eye out for that if you're interested in skincare videos. And also I had this like crazy idea of giving my subscribers a nickname, and I came up with the idea of the Butterfly Squad because I love butterflies. I don't know if you guys can see my little butterflies I have hanging up on here. So I love butterflies, and I really wanted to do a way to interact with you guys. So if you guys like that idea, go ahead and put a hashtag Butterfly Squad down below also, or a butterfly emoji, whatever you guys feel like if you think that's a cute nickname for my subscribers. So I'm gonna get going. Again, I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. I had fun doing these looks, and I will see you guys next time. Love and whiskers for all. Love you. Bye.
Open eye, feel the